Hi, and welcome to today's presentation on Business Requirements Documents, often referred to as BRD. In this session, we'll explore what a BRD is, its components, how to create one, and its crucial role in the world of business and project management. A Business Requirements Document, DRD, is a comprehensive document that outlines the objectives, scope, and specific needs of a project or business process. It serves as a crucial communication tool between stakeholders, ensuring a shared understanding of what needs to be achieved, or the solution proposed. One of the most important roles of the business analysts is to identify, gather, analyze, and document the solution provided, or the business requirements for the project. The Business Requirements Document is a very important project deliverable that the business analyst needs to create. The business analysts act as a liaison between business and IT. In various projects, the business analyst must analyze and synthesize the information provided by a large number of people who interact with the business, such as customers, staff, IT professionals, and executives. The business analyst is responsible for eliciting the actual needs of the stakeholders, not simply their expressed desires. In many cases, the business analyst will also work to facilitate the communication between organizational units. During the analysis phase, especially in a waterfall framework, the business analyst will work with subject matters experts, or SMEs, with the business users, to define the requirements and will create the business requirements document. A business requirements document is important because it creates clear communication, a shared understanding among all stakeholders, and reduces misunderstandings, ensures the project is aligned with the scope, with the business objectives and goals, serves as a foundation for the project. The BRD is the reference document for the business analyst, IT teams, and business stakeholders. The business requirements document is a formal document, usually written in Microsoft Word, and might take weeks or most likely months to create a business requirements document, considering all the additions, changes until it will be finalized or validated. The business analyst is the author of this document. Most organizations use similar template for the business requirement document, or slightly few variations from the standard DRD template. What are the components of a business requirements document? A business requirements document, BRD, typically includes various sections that cover essential aspects of a project or business process. Here are common components found in a BRD. First part is about the document information. Title. Clear and descriptive title of the document. The document version. Number or identifier for tracking different versions. The date. Date of the document's creation or the date of the last update. Author. This would be the name or the role of the person creating the document. Second part, or the introduction, includes the following. Purpose. A brief explanation of why the document is being created. And the background. This would be the context and background information related to the project or process. Next part of a BRD will have the project overview, such as objectives, high-level goals the project aims to achieve. You, as a business analyst, will document the objectives in terms of the project. Will use the business case or the project charter to document the goals of the project and what do they want to achieve by implementing this solution or this project. What are the changes in the organization that they are trying to achieve or they want to see, such as reducing the costs, increase revenues, increase the return on investment. These are the high-level goals, the main purpose of the project. The scope, definition of what is included and excluded from the project. Stakeholders, identification of all relevant stakeholders and their roles. The current system or process description, if applicable. Next section will be the overview of the existing system or the process being replaced or improved. Details of the old system that is being decommissioned, the details of the new system, features, functionalities, etc. Here will be documented the as-is and to-be business processes. As is the way the processes are currently, the way they are today, the current issues with the current processes, and will highlight why the changes are needed, repetitive manual processes. Having redundant data, working in silos that result in increased costs and losing revenues. And to be scenarios the way the processes will be designed in the future. Next section will be the business requirements, which will include the following. Functional requirements. Detailed descriptions of the functionalities and features required. Non-functional requirements. Specific criteria related to performance, security, usability. Here will be listed the performance requirements, such as how quick or the speed of a task happening once pressing a button, etc. Data requirements. Information about data inputs, outputs, and storage needs. Next sections will list the constraints and the assumptions. The constraints are the limitations or the restrictions that may affect the project. Examples of the constraints can be the budget, or the time the project needs to be delivered by a certain timeline, or the resources, the people assigned to work on this project. The assumptions will include the key assumptions made during the planning process. Next section includes the success criteria, clear criteria that will be used to determine the success of the project. Next sections, dependencies. Identification of external factors or tasks that the project depends on. Next, risks and mitigation strategies will include the identification of potential risks and proposed strategies for mitigation. Next section includes the approval and the sign-off, space for stakeholders to review and approve the document. Last section is the appendix, which will list the additional supporting information, such as charts, diagrams, or reference materials. Remember that the components may vary depending on the specific needs of your organization or the project. Each project is different. It's essential to tailor the BRD template to match the unique requirements and characteristics of the project you're working on. Regularly updating the document and obtaining stakeholder feedback is crucial to ensure its accuracy and relevance throughout the project lifecycle. In conclusion, a business requirements document is a critical tool for the business analyst for successful project implementation. By clearly defining objectives, scope, and requirements, it ensures that all stakeholders are on the same page and sets the stage for a smooth and successful project. If you are interested in getting your free business requirements document template and an actual BRD example, click on the description below to get the link to download the BRD template and the actual BRD example for free. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to this channel and like this video for more content. Thank you for joining today's presentation, and I hope you now have a better understanding of the importance of a BRD in the business analyst world.